Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back playing a Madden 25 and I'm back with another play review, man. A lot of you guys wanted to see an Eric Dickerson review, so here it is. Now as you can see, this card is a 99 overall. Let's check those stats out. Stat-wise, this card is pretty crazy and pretty unique. You know, the first thing that really stuck out to me about this card was its height. This is a 6'3" running back, and that is huge for a running back. It also has 94 speed, 97 trucking, 96 carrying, 88 elusiveness, and 98 ball carrier vision. Now when it comes to the depth chart stats for this card, not really too much going on. The only stat that really stuck out was its strength. This card has an 86 strength, which is higher than most halfbacks and fullbacks in the game. Now to test out this card, guys, once again I took it into some all-Madden competition, you know, the best competition I could find, and man, the first thing I noticed about this card, it's not even performance-wise, is this card is big as hell, man. 6'3", it is every inch of 6'3". You'll see it on stream, and this card is a freaking mammoth. It's huge, so I definitely see why it got that 97 truck rating. Now finally, performance-wise, man, how does this bad boy perform? Well, what this card, since it's so big and its speed isn't really anything too crazy, I was really worried about getting the big plays with this card. You know, does it have any big play ability in it since it's not the fastest running back? Well, you'll see in this gameplay, man, this card can definitely bust out the big plays with its 94 speed. Now, it isn't gonna outrun too many players with 94 speed. You know, pursuit and speed on defense kind of make this card easy to catch up to from behind. But what it will do, it will break a gang of tackles. Like cornerbacks, defensive backs, they have no chance at consistently tackling this card, especially early on in the game, or when this card isn't tired, it will run through would-be tacklers like no other. So even though this just isn't a blazing fast card, guys, don't worry. You know, if you bust a big play, find a lane, and get caught from behind, there's a good chance this card is gonna break that tackle. Now, one thing I know people love to do with big running backs is they love to control the game, the tempo of the game, control the ball, time of possession, and just really ground and pound, run it up the gut, power O, real big boy, nasty, gritty football. Like, can you do that with this card? Of course, man. 97 trucking, like I said, man, 97 trucking, it's amazing. It's a really high truck rating, one of the highest truck rated cards in the game. And this card, it can truck secondaries, it can truck linebacker, it can shrug off D tackles, it can pretty much run through anybody very consistently. And let's say it doesn't get the truck, because you're not going to truck everyone every down. This card doesn't really fumble, and it's another one of those big fella running backs that's going to fall forward every time you tackle it, no matter what. Like, honestly, this card only fumbled one time for me. I will say that. It fumbled one time for me, and I got smacked in the backfield, and it was early on in the game, but that's out of playing a full season. It got one fumble, and if you play a full season and only have one fumble with the card, that is pretty good. So once again, guys, the 97 trucking, the tackle breaking ability on this card, man, it just makes it really amazing and really consistent, man. Like I'm telling you guys, this card breaks a lot of tackles. Now lastly, in the passing game, throwing the ball over the defense, what can you do with this card? Well, you guys seen it in this gameplay. He's a pretty good screen halfback, man. Once again, if you can get out in front with this card and only have to be like maybe a safety, a cornerback, or maybe some fast linebacker, this card will probably break that tackle. But anything outside of screens and just simple checkdowns in the backfield, you really can't do too much with this card. You can't really send it on any passing routes or anything like that. It's not really a good receiving halfback. It only has like 70 catching and 70 route running, like really low 70. So this isn't really the greatest receiving halfback, but it can do the minimal things you might need a halfback to do in the passing game. Now overall, man, Eric Dickerson, 6'3" halfback, huge ass running back. Do I recommend him? I got to, man. This card played really good for me. It was a beast early on in games and even late in the games. If I was just constantly running the ball, it was really consistent, didn't fumble, usually fell forward when getting tackled, and it just picked up a lot of yardage. Now, if you can afford a card like this, man, I definitely urge you guys to get it now. A cheaper version of this card might be that DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys. I know that card has some pretty nice speed and some pretty nice trucking the road to the playoff card, but overall, man, Eric Dickerson, he played like a beast for me. Definitely gonna stay on the team. You'll probably see him in some gameplays in the future, man, because he's a really good card. So there you have it, guys. Hope you all liked the review. Hope you all liked the gameplay. Don't forget, man, comment down below who you want me to review next. I'll slide out Eric Dickerson comments. Guess what? I cranked out the review. Let me know what you want to see next. I know some people said they wanted to see defensive reviews. I'm gonna start doing that, and some people said they wanted to see the team captain reviews. I might do some of those too, but let me know what you want to see in the comment section. Like the video if you want more reviews, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I am out, guys. Peace.